This is Duck Show Studios. Warning! This video contains my opinions. You have been warned. Warning! This video contains some spoilers. You have been warned. So as you can tell by the back of the DVD, this is a review of Scoob. Now if you're wondering, why is the back of the DVD? Well, I got this from the library, and the library put a lot of stickers with the address and town name on the front of the DVD, and they put multiple, two of them, so I thought, if I cover it up, I might as well cover up the whole front and show the back out. Anyways, blah 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 blah. So Scoob. So I planned to do this review for a while because even before the movie came out, because I reviewed Return to Zombie Island and 13th Ghost, but then we watched the movie, and oh man. This is the worst animated Scooby-Doo movie. I still don't think it's as bad as Curse of the Lake Monster, the 2010 live-action film, but it's still horrendous. Yeah, this movie is downright terrible, but it does have a couple good things about it, but the bad outweighs the good. So, let's get into the story. So, we start off with a young Shaggy being lonely, and then Scooby up to his antics, stealing food. And then Shaggy meets Scooby, and then they become pets, like pet and owner, and I actually like the beginning. I love the young gang. But however, then when and it's fine up until Simon Cowell shows up. Yeah, Simon Cowell just randomly shows up. A lot of people have pointed this out in their reviews. And then they go bowling, and then it gets even worse when the Blue Falcon shows up. Well, his son, Brian. And they have to go, because Dick Dastardly is after Scooby, because he wants to unleash Cerberus on the world, the ghost dog. And let's get the big... So here's what I liked, the beginning. Here's what I did not like, the voice cast. So the voice cast is quite bad. They got Frank Welker as Scooby, and they got, fun fact, Billy West as Muttley, who voiced Muttley in the 2017 reboot of Wacky Races. But other than them, no other returning voice actors. And of course they do good jobs, but we got Will Forte as Shaggy, and I think he's fine. He's not as good as Matthew Lillard, but he's... And, we also got Zac Efron, Amanda Seyfried, Gina Rodriguez, and more. But then the worst one, they're all not really good. But, they're not bad actors. I want to make this clear. None of the actors are bad actors. It's just that they're just not meant for these roles. These roles have actors who've played them for so long, and that should be playing them. And then as well, they just don't sound the part. And then the worst one's Ken Jeong as Dynamite, because Dynamite has always had a distinct voice. And Ken Jeong just makes him sound like the average Joe. And then another horrible thing about the movie is Dynamite. Not just his performance, but not his performance, but his character is terrible. Instead of being this goofy, funny dog that is a really great character in Dynamite Dog Wonder, he's now this sarcastic, irritable dog. And he's been taken away all his defiable traits to become this sort of... He's irritable, sarcastic with Brian, the new Blue Falcon, and understandably so, because Brian's not very good at his job. He just cares more about social media. And, yeah, it's just why do you have to change Dynamite so much? And I also didn't like how Scooby and Shaggy, sort of back to the story. So they get abducted by Blue Falcon, and then he wants Scooby to join him on his superhero team. But not Shaggy. And you can see how upset Shaggy is. But then Scooby doesn't seem to care, and I honestly feel no sympathy for Scoob, because he just seems not to care, and it's your best friend is sad. And he even rips off his collar, which he said, "Oh, never take it off." And then Shaggy's and he just rips it off like it's nothing, and then Shaggy's sad, and it's just and yeah, the movie just gets worse. It actually made me sad, not emotionally. Not because the movie had an emotional message that made me feel sad. No, it's because it was so bad. I felt so sad. Yeah, and I think I think they should have had Frank Welker as Scooby, Fred, and Dynamite, Greg Griffin as Daphne, Matthew Lillard as Shaggy, Kate Micucci as Velma. Um, yeah, and I think Mark Wahlberg would have been fine just because it's a new Blue Falcon. And Tracy Morgan is pretty good as Captain Caveman, but Captain Caveman is barely in the movie. Even though they promoted him a lot and stuff, and like he was one of the first voices they announced, he's just barely there. But anyways, uh, and of course keep Billy West as Muttley. But yeah, it's just like the story is just so terrible. Like, and there's barely much of a mystery too. Like the mystery sort of underwhelming, but yeah, yeah, I can't really recommend this, but you might like it because it got like a 52% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that means it's mixed reviewed. And yeah, I've heard a lot of different reactions. If you're wondering how my family liked it, because we all watched the DVD together, none of us really liked it. I didn't like it. My mom found it uninteresting and slept through it. Doug didn't like it. The voice cast really threw him off. Oh, that's my stepdad. Um, and Kit, my sister, she didn't really like it and said she didn't really like it. So, but some people do like this film, and I respect that. But so you might like it, you might not. It depends. It's got 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. Thanks for watching.